Well, here we are with Ashley Penquite from Under the Tree. What? Under the Tree. Where did that name come from, actually?
Well, it actually originated with me and my original bandmate, Kate, and it was one of those things of congruency. We just both really have an appreciation and fascination with nature, so we play kind of naturally too, like the natural instruments, and started integrating kind of everything under the tree, anything that you can think of. So that's kind of how it came about, because we do electronic music and hand drums, and we have people sit in with us and stuff, so that's how it came about.
I like that. How long have you guys been, or how long have you been playing in particular?
I've been playing since I was 8.
Awesome.
But live, like I suppose, like as a professional musician for about 10 years now.
Cool. And Under the Tree's been around for how long of that?
About 9 months now. Under the Tree is a currently evolving project, so I have a few new bandmates. It's actually all boys now, which is very interesting, but we've got a few different things in the works, and our first show is going to be coming up soon. So.
Right on.
Yeah.
When would that first show be?
It would be next Monday on the 24th.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And where would it be?
Well, it's at this place called Industry. Industry is this place on Government.
Tell me more.
Yeah, Sarah. This chick Sarah is a really cool girl. She's a local, and she has just been around, and she opened up this cool bar called Industry. And she wants to have local musicians come in, so she asked me to play, and I said, can I bring some friends? And she said yes. So,
awesome.
yeah, so I'm going to bring some friends, and it's over on Government Street. It's actually in an old Pizza Hut. It's really awesome. It is just a bar. That's all it is.
I was just about to point that up. I went there for the Auburn game. And, and like, it was just me and a bunch of, I mean, really, it was like a bunch of people I knew.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around going, wait a second, this was a Pizza Hut one time.
Yeah, I know, right? And the windows, it's all crazy. It's a really cool ambient atmosphere. And she's excited because we experiment. We just do a ton of stuff. And it's all over it's under the tree. It's all under the tree. Anything you could think of, so.
Over the tree, under the tree, but not under the hill.
No.
There's no orchestra either.
No orchestra.
Thank God.
Just lots of crazy random instruments. So.
Right on. Do you guys have any more gigs coming up after that?
We do. We're going to be playing some benefits, and we're actually going to record an album. A friend of mine is going to help us out with that. And we kind of have this idea that it's not about playing music for a living. It's just because you enjoy it. And when you play all the time, it's no fun sometimes. And so I'm trying to get to that point now, because I've been playing so long that we just want to play every once in a while, like once a month. So we're probably going to do Industry, and then we're going to book another couple gigs at the Blind Mule and Alabama Music Box. Just keep it simple and local for now. Just
awesome.
Rebuild. We're all trained musicians getting together to play, so it's kind of neat seeing it unfold. So.
And who are the other cogs in the music machine?
That would be Zach DePolo is going to be sitting in with us a lot on violin, and I have Mike Slay on bass, and he's great. He's an incredible bass player, and he also does sound as well for a lot of bands. And then I've got Morgan Stephen Johnson. He's on the hand drums and the world drums. He can play anything that has a beat. He's amazing.
Right on. And what would you call your influences? I mean, a lot of people. There's a difference between things that made you want to play music and your influences. What are your influences?
Well, there's two things, I suppose. My main influence would be music-wise as an actual musician. Sarah McLachlan, of course, was my biggest inspiration in terms of learning to write music and choreograph it with playing at the same time. Mm-hmm. But that turned into Luscious Jackson, and that turned into Garbage, and then that turned into Imogen Heap, and then it turned into Fiona Apple, and it's just been all over the board. So I have all these female musicians, of course, that have, gotten to me. But then I opened my horizons and started listening to electronic music. So I really enjoyed like BT in like the late 90s and the early 2000 area, and it started infiltrating my brain. So I started writing electronic music too, and I love it so much. And so I try and find a way to have like flamenco acoustic style over the top of electronic music as well in the set. And so the influences are, I would say, in terms of sound, probably Luscious Jackson would be the closest thing to what we're going to be sounding like if there was a comparison. It's hard to compare, but yeah, some vocals. There's going to be some singing, like the stuff we did live tonight is the acoustic set, and then there's a whole bunch of electronic mixes and an iPad thing and the chord, and electric violin. It's going to be great.
Awesome stuff. I'm excited.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I will definitely be in Industry. And what's the date?
It's January 24th, 2551 Government Street.
Give them the laser eyes.
Laser eyes.
You've been watching MObilian TV. I am always Kris Skoda. This is Ashley Penquite. Thanks for tuning in.